What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Darren Brazil here with Mike Aransky.
Heyo!
And we are going over the second Ghostbusters trailer for the new movie, only a mere, 5 or 6 days after the first one came out?
Seriously.
Mike, you called this damage control.
Yeah, I call this trailer total damage control. Like, they basically looked at all the feedback they've just been seeing, the negative feedback they've been seeing from the original trailer, and they're like, okay, we're going to make sure to hit all the points to try to express it. It's a different kind of movie.
Yep, first trailer, not well received, but the second trailer I think is 10 times better, and I think it's better for 5 reasons. I'm going to go through those 5 reasons. You're going to disagree with them all,
sure.
and that's okay because you're wrong. It's totally fine.
Okay.
The first reason I think it's better is accuracy. They replaced they fixed their mistake in the first one where they said 4 scientists saved the world. Now they say 4 friends. That's accurate because...
Well, because they were supposed to... In the original trailer, they said 4 scientists, which is not true because it's we have 3 scientists and Zedmore, who came in and brought in as a kind of an additional character in that first...
So they fixed that. Thank you for listening to the audience, Sony. That's awesome. I think we should applaud that. That's
sure, I guess. I mean, you really should do some research on your product before you jump out with it.
Either way, I'm glad they changed that. The second thing I think is 10 times better is just the usage of the audio in this, particularly with the lines being used and the Ghostbusters theme song. So here's the quick example and how I felt they used the theme song better. Just listen in real quick. So you heard that little extra da-da-da-da-da. They added that in. There's a few other parts of flair, I'll call that, throughout the trailer. They used the song 10 times better. It is arguably the most iconic theme song in movie history.
Sure.
They used it in the first one. They used it better here. That's all.
Okay.
And I think it added to the
I mean,
pacing.
yes, it's definitely a nice touch to be added to it. I'll say that.
And they also added some lines, I feel, that really emphasize the personalities and harken back to the original Ghostbusters cast and their type of personalities. And that's what this line right here.
Light 'em up!
Hear one of the characters yelling "light them up" before they ignite the proton packs. Like that to me is really, really cool because it reminds me of when they were about to fight Zool. And it was like heat them up, and they had that whole routine with Venkman. That to me is very Ghostbusters, and that just felt right.
Sure.
So
I'm totally down with that.
Another reason I liked it. Moving on there from there, the third reason: more satire. Less slapstick. Less slapstick. Not no slapstick. Less slapstick.
Okay.
There's a joke here that yes, it's an old joke, right? We're on the stage, somebody crowd surfs, the next person who's a little bit of a bigger person goes to crowd surf, and everyone moves out of the way, and they fall flat, and they're like, what happened? That's an old joke.
It's just a joke. It's been done a million times. We can thank Pauly Shore for that in the mid-'80s.
But it's tried and true.
I guess. I mean, it does not work for me. I'm like, this is literally Ghostbusters. You could start, there's so many ways you could go with this and be funny and don't have to do the joke you've seen a million times. This kills me when I see it.
So what I can say is what I liked is I said less slapstick, more satire. They complemented this scene with a little bit of commentary. Let's take a listen.
Okay, I don't know if it was a race thing or a lady thing, but I'm mad as hell.
Okay, that to me is trolling the audience out there right now that's talked about this all-female cast and been negative about it. Like, that's a direct troll to that and commenting on that whole kind of scenario and situation that's occurring right now within the comments of the other trailers. I think that's cool. I think them taking that head on is a very bold move and a good move.
If you call it bold, sure. I'm going to say interesting, but why? Because at this point, it becomes one of those kind of things where I'm like, sure, I guess it totally is trolling and playing off that audience. It does not. Again, the joke just fell flat for me anyway, so it just doesn't work as, I don't know.
So immediately following that moment, we see what I'm just going to call a better hero shot. We saw this shot in the first trailer. There's a lot in it.
I like this, yeah.
Please go watch our first rewind because we talk about possible interdimensional travel or time travel based off this shot, and the shot shows even more, but it's just a better usage of this shot at the end of the trailer where the music is escalating and it goes directly into the title sequence. That is a hero shot. That's how it should have been used the first time.
Totally, yeah. I mean, that's what I say. We point out the fact that this trailer is definitely cut better than the original one. Yep. And this is one of those situations where, I'm like, why did we not get that the first time? So the first time we got a slapstick kind of possession thing, and I'm like, really? That's how we're going to roll out with this?
This is a beautiful shot, and it was thrown away in the first trailer.
Yep.
And so, so much more there. Again, like I said, you can watch the blue line in the background turn current Times Square into old 1970s Times Square. We talk about that in the first rewind. Go take a listen to it. This leads me into the fifth reason and last reason why I felt this trailer worked way better than the first one. The joke at the end, for me, lands. Chris Hemsworth, super charming, super innocent, comes in, draws this idiotic logo of a ghost with big boobs.
Yep.
And he's totally harmless in it, right? He thinks he did this great thing.
Sure.
The women are like, well, what are you thinking? And it's just a funny little satirical joke that, again, I think pokes at the negativity surrounding the all-female cast and the joke there in a very fun, harmless way, lightens it up a bit.
Sure,
and I think
guess,
it's a joke that lands. I authentically laughed the first time I saw this, which I did not do the first trailer at all. There no jokes there got me giggling at all. This one I laughed out loud. I thought it was good. You thought it came a little flat.
Yeah,
also.
I just came kind of flat. I mean, to me, I just thought it was like, okay, another like visual joke based around the original image of the Ghostbusters, but it's like an all-female cast joke. Funny, everybody, right? No, it just doesn't work for me.
So I thought it landed, and I thought these 5 reasons made this trailer better. If you agree, let us know in the comments. If you disagree, let us know in the comments respectfully. And that's everything on this new Ghostbusters trailer. I'm Darren Brazil. This is Mike, Negative Nancy Aransky. If you want everything on Ghostbusters, make sure you keep it locked right here to IGN.